This guest is an actor, also a comedian. He has appeared in such films as Diner, Beverly Hills Cop, and the soon-to-be-released Aliens. Please say hello now to a very funny gentleman, Paul Reiser. Paul, be careful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Skating on in. Thank you. Nice to see here. Nice to see here. You feeling well, being good. The sentences are there. Work on them when you get home. I feel good myself. I do. I was in the gym today working out, and this is the thing that upsets me. I'm in the gym, and I'm looking around, and I see dozens of guys like me, and we're all lifting and sweating and cursing and hating every minute of what we're doing. If you ask anyone in the gym why they're working so hard, they go, I just want to get back in shape, trying to get back in shape. And I realize, see, that's the problem. We're trying to get back in shape. Like, we assume we must have been in shape at some point in our lives. It's just a matter of getting back there. Like, these last 15 years of neglect have just been a crazy weekend, that's all. Yeah, I've been eating like a pig since '71, but I think if I have some cottage cheese for lunch, I'll be fine. I just gotta get back in shape. That's all I'm trying to do. I think I was afraid I might have been working out too much, actually, because I had these knots in my shoulders. You ever get this stiffness in your neck and your shoulders? I finally figured out what that's from. That stiffness is from not knowing enough. It's from not knowing things. I realize every time somebody asks me something, I always go, I don't know. I don't know. If you don't know 40 or 50 things in a day, it starts adding up. I mean, it happens all the time. What are you doing for lunch? I don't know. How about supper? I don't know. You got plans for the weekend? I don't know. Leave me alone. You're killing me. Stop asking me. Ow. See, I have this theory that everything you don't know just kind of goes up into your shoulders. Everything you don't know is here. Sometimes you know something, but you forget it. That goes past your shoulders and goes over your head. True, everything you forget is over your head, which is why we look up when we want to remember. You always go, who was I talking to yesterday? Frankie, right. I don't know, somehow that helps. Just anything, it's always great for trivia. You want to look up, what's the name of the guy in F Troop? Larry Storch, there you go. Just, you look up, you come down with Larry Storch. Nobody knows how that works. See, because up is where you look to remember. Now down is where you look to forget. You go, look, you're not going to believe what happened. I was drunk, she was drunk. Believe me, if I knew she was your sister, I never would have said that. I'm real embarrassed. I don't know, I'm sorry. And it's nice because there's a place to look for everything, you know. Sometimes your friend will say something like, hey, where's my car? You go, I don't know. Well, didn't I lend you my car last night? And you go, that's right, you did. Yeah, it's coming back. Well, where's my car now? You're not going to believe what happened. I don't know. I don't know. See, there are a lot of things that, I'm watching this show the other day. There's a documentary on the history of man, and they show Neanderthal man. Now, this is something I don't understand. They show Neanderthal man, and they show one guy, and they say, you know, the same guy I've seen in every encyclopedia, you know, with the spear and the fur bathing suit, and bent over back, and, you know, big beard, flaring nostrils, one eyebrow right across the top of his, not a good-looking guy at all. And this is the guy. This is Joe Neanderthal. This is the guy. And what they're saying for 10,000 years, this is what everybody looked like. I'm thinking, excuse me, how do you know everybody looked like that? Maybe the one guy you dug up looked like that. Don't you take a survey? Don't you take a sampling? And they go, no, this is the guy. This is the guy. We dug him up. It's in the desert. We're hot. We all want to get out of here. This is the guy. And I'm thinking, maybe we got the wrong guy. How do we know? Maybe, you know, he could have been the community loser. You know what I mean? We don't know. Maybe in Neanderthal heaven, they're still embarrassed about this guy. You know, I'm afraid they're talking up there. They're going, did you hear who they dug up for the documentary show? I'm afraid to ask. Who? Do you remember Howie? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, not Howie Friedman with the spear and the fur bathing suit. Oh, remember how he walked? He had the worst posture in school. Oh. See, because that's a big responsibility for anyone, no matter who they dig up. It's a big responsibility. To represent your historical epoch, you know, that's a big job. I don't want that job myself. I'll tell you, thousands of years from now, when they dig up and they choose Mr. 20th Century, I don't want to be the guy. I tell you right now, because I'm afraid they would ask us questions about the, you know, life in our times, and I don't know anything. You know, they'd say, well, didn't you live in the 20th century? And I'd say, yeah, but I wasn't paying attention, see. I didn't know there was going to be a quiz, so I didn't take notes the whole time I was there. I was sort of taking it pass-fail, see. I'll try and help you out. What did you want to know? Just a few things. How did they get sweaters from sheep? I don't know. The stores did it for us. See, we didn't have to yank the wool. The stores already, I don't know. I didn't work in that area. I couldn't tell you. How did they get water from the river cleaned up when it came out your sink? Like a pipe, I'm guessing? I don't know. Some sort of suction device it would have to be with a cleaning fluid. I don't know how. I don't know. I didn't work in that area. I don't know. How come electricity never fell out those little socket holes in a... I don't know. There was a switch that when you put it up, it would go. I don't know. I don't. How do those skyscrapers get built? They dig a big hole, and then guys with metal hats would whistle at women for a couple of months, and they just go up. I don't know. I didn't work in the area. I don't know. Is there anything you do know? Yeah, I know why I got these tremendous knots on my shoulders, but that's about it. Thank you. You've been great. See you.
Have a seat. We'll do a commercial. We'll be right back with Paul Reiser. Nice job, Paul. Welcome back. Paul Reiser is here. Nice job. Very funny.
Thank you very
I haven't
much.
seen you in a while, but you did a terrific job. Nice to have you back.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, are there other things that you can't remember, you can't think of?
There are too many things I don't know, Dave. And the thing is, a lot of them are not important, but I feel I should know.
Yeah.
I hear something and it's stupid, and I know that. I don't know what Martinizing is, but I know that I pay for it, and that's what really upsets me. And they go, you want that Martinized? I said, is it more? It's $1 more. I went, all right, then. It's probably good, you know.
Yeah, it must be good if it's $1 extra.
Why else?
Absolutely.
And I don't know what, and the thing is, nobody knows what it is.
Yeah.
Nobody knows the difference if you're Martinizing it or not. You know, nobody's going to walk over to you and say, did you get that jacket Martinized? You did? It doesn't look it. No. It doesn't have that Martinizing look, you know. It could be clean and dry, but it's not Martinized.
You didn't get the most for your Martinizing dollar on that garment.
Point.
Yeah.
But I see dry cleaning, I don't know, it's the most expensive thing in the world. I'm spending 95% of everything I've ever made goes into dry cleaning.
Is that right?
And I'm not even a sloppy guy. It just kind of adds up. It is, because you can buy, you know, like a $50 shirt. Over the course of your life, you spend $85,000 cleaning the same shirt. I think you could have saved your money, bought an entire house, walk around the house without your shirt on, you'd be a lot happier. That's all. Spill coffee on your chest is the only problem.
My trouble with dry cleaning is just keeping the stuff organized. How do you get enough stuff clean so you can wear it, and then the dirty stuff? Are you an organized person?
Ooh, no. Yeah. See, I try. I try to be. I make lists. Everybody has a list. They make lists. They have big lists. They have a master list of what they're going to do today. Or they have little lists, and then they have to have a big list of all the little lists. But you have these things, and everybody has a list of things to do today.
Yeah.
And this is what you do. And they're always, you know, stupid things, like call the cable guy, you know, bring the shoes back. But the things you gotta do today. And this is why you wake up every morning, why you're getting out of bed. I have things to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what they are? I have a list. I wrote it down. I have a lot of things to do. There's a lot of things that, you know, you do with your day, you just don't write them down. A lot of big things, you know, like work towards world peace. I don't have to write it down. I remember, you know, leave the world better than you found it. I got it. You know, people have stationery that actually says on it, it's printed, things to do today.
Yeah.
It's so stupid to me, because I think the reason you're writing it down is because you're going to do it. You don't have to, I'm not going to write down things I don't want to do. A lot of things I don't want to do. I don't, you know, don't slam your knee against the dresser drawer when you get, all right, I won't. Don't eat a piece of melon that's so soft you wouldn't enjoy it. I won't. I remember. Because it happens once, you don't forget. That's all.
Yeah, that's the kind of a problem you're going to remember.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't have to jot it down.
What is the film now? Do we
Aliens.
Oh, Aliens.
With a Z.
Outer space kind of deal?
Remember Alien? It's the sequel to Alien from about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah.
I couldn't even...
What part are you?
I play Herschel the water boy. No, just they're fighting, and I go, more water, and then I go away. Just a little thing, a fresca. Maybe, and I bring them beverages. I played a part of the guy. But there's a guy in it, and I play the guy. There's a lot of guys.
Is it a sizable part?
It's a sizable part. It's a size 34 regular. No, it's a good part. It's really nice, and it's a straight roll, but it's so scary. You'd read a couple of... I couldn't even read the script. And
Writing, yeah.
Ooh, I'd read 3 pages, and I go, I'm going to walk around a block and come back. I can't read it.
So it'd be a big film.
Big film.
All right.
Big film. July something it opens.
All right,
in theaters near 7 out of 10 people.
We'll write that down on our things to do list. Yeah, absolutely. Nice to see you again, Paul.
Thanks
for being here. We'll do a commercial, and then we'll be back one more time with this.